Welcome back to DT Daily. I'm Casey Montoya. Coming up, Google announces a $1.6 billion London office. The TSA plans to remove body scanners from airports. Analysts say Apple's smartphone market share may peak in 2013. A new electronic pillbox texts you reminders to take your pills. And Sprint announces plans for 4G LTE in 28 more cities. Google has announced the purchase of 2.4 acres of prime real estate in central London, where it plans to build an 11-story building to serve as its new UK headquarters. The project, estimated to cost about $1.6 billion, will replace two Google offices already in use in other parts of London, and this will allow the company to be more centrally located to the city. Google's vice president for Northern and Central Europe, Matt Britton, called the project a big investment by Google and evidence that the internet giant is committing further to the UK, where computing and the web were invented. The days of exposing yourself to full-body scanners at U.S. airports are coming to an end. 2 years after installing the first body scanners, the TSA announced this week plans to pull the plug on the invasive machines after ending its contract with the body scanner maker OSI Systems. The contract reportedly ended when OSI developers were unable to create privacy software before a set deadline. While the scanners will be departing from airports, the TSA says they plan to redeploy some of the scanners through other government agencies. New insight from an ABI research report spells doom for Apple's mobile phone business. ABI analysts predict that the iPhone maker will peak in market share this year. According to senior analyst Michael Morgan, Apple will be chasing Samsung's technology, software, and device leadership in 2013 and will subsequently reach a peak of 22% in the global smartphone market. The outlook comes as a result of Samsung's impressive growth to 30% market share, which has led analysts to believe Apple's in trouble, and a bit of trouble this year. Some analysts disagree, though, citing Apple's opportunity for success with the release of its latest iPhone sometime in the second or third quarter. Keeping track of pills you need to take is never an easy task unless you have the new Medfolio electronic pillbox, which uses LED lights and electronic notifications to help people of all ages keep track of when to take their pills and if you've already taken them. The pillbox has 28 slots covering every day of the week and 4 times a day to allow easy organization of daily or weekly pill needs. Users can choose to be reminded to take their pills with the gadget's LED lighting system or via email or text messages, which the electronic pillbox automatically sends out when it's time to medicate. Sprint, the largest carrier in the United States, announced plans on Thursday to expand its 4G LTE footprint to 28 more cities, including New York, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia. The carrier has received criticism for its very gradual expansion of 4G LTE over the past year and a half, and its high-speed network is dwarfed in comparison to AT&T and Verizon. Despite this, Sprint remains confident in its plan to expand 4G LTE into new markets. That does it for DT Daily this week. Check back with Digital Trends later today for our review of the Kobo Mini, a pint-size e-reader with a price to match.